I said, how much are you earning? And he said, well, just in the past week, I've cashed out $15. 5 was referrals. $10 was mine. And I was like, what? Just in 5 days? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Crypto Wealth, and today we're going to do a peer-to-profit review. I'm going to talk about peer-to-profit. I'm going to recap what it is in case you don't know. I'm going to talk about if I think it is still a good passive income opportunity. I'm going to show you exactly how much I've been able to earn in the past 17 days with the project. We're going to look at, is there actually something else better out there? And I'm going to talk about, will I continue to use peer-to-profit going forward in the future? And the answer, by the way, is sometimes or partially. And I'll give you more details about that a little bit later in the video. My name is Crypto Wealth. I love cryptocurrency. I believe this technology of cryptocurrency is going to transform the world. I also love earning passive income. And if you love cryptocurrency, if you love passive income, and if you love passive income in cryptocurrency, do me a favor, smash that like button, click that subscribe button, click the bell notification icon, and click all. All right, so I wanted to do a peer-to-profit review because I've been using this project, this app, whatever now for about 15, 16, 17 days, something like that. Maybe it's 17 days or so. And it's been going pretty well. There's some things I liked about it, some things I didn't like about it. So let me just first start out with tell you a little bit about what I like about it, and then let me back up. Let me just recap what is peer-to-profit in the event that you don't know, and then I'll start talking about what I like and I don't like, and then I'll move into how much I've been able to earn, and we'll log into the dashboard. So peer-to-profit is essentially just an app that you're able to download on your phone. You can use it on your phone. You can use it on your desktop, your laptop. It's really versatile in that way. You can use it on, I think you can use it on an iPhone. You can use it on a Linux. Macs, I believe, is a Mac as well. I like the versatility of the project. Now, I use it on a Windows and I use it on an Android device, just so you know. What they're actually doing is when you download that little piece of app or that little piece of software, what they're actually doing is in the background, they are selling your bandwidth. Now, in the first video where I mentioned this several days ago, I was talking about they were selling your data, and I mistakenly assumed that they were selling your browsing data. No, that's not it at all. You see, every month you pay for bandwidth from your internet service provider, but you rarely use all of that bandwidth. Most of the time, you don't even use a fraction of that bandwidth. So there are companies that will purchase your available bandwidth, and they purchase it from Peer2profit, for example. So the way Peer2profit makes money is they find people like us to agree to say, hey, we have bandwidth available, we will sell it. Peer2profit pays us one price, they mark that price up, and they sell it to the other company, to other businesses, Fortune 500 type companies. Now, when they do that, of course, they make the profit in the middle. So what do we have to do? Nothing. You download this little piece of software and you don't have to do anything. And the cool part is it puts almost no burden on your computer or your phone at all. I mean, your computer's not going to run hot. Your phone's not going to run hot. There's no CPU being used. There's no GPU being used, really. There's like almost nothing for resources that's having to be used. So I love that it's very resource low. That's one thing I love about it. And I love that it's incredibly, incredibly, incredibly passive. Now, a couple of things that I don't necessarily like about the project. Oh, one more thing I like about it. I like that Peer2profit will pay you in cryptocurrency, and they'll pay you quickly within hours or minutes. I love that. Now, a couple of things that I don't like about it, and then I'll show you how much I've been able to earn. What I don't like about it is we don't earn much in the U.S. We don't earn very little in the U.S. for laptop or desktop for residential use. Now, cellular service does really well. They pay you on a per gig basis. Cellular service in the U.S. is double digit. In Canada, I think it's also $8 or $9 per gig. Now, here's a tip. If you're using Peer2profit and you're using your cell phone, you can't have your cell phone on your home Wi-Fi. Running two devices does not increase your profits. Running two devices on the same IP address at home. But if you have your cell phone using cellular data, now all of a sudden that's a different IP address, and it's going to be earning that cellular data rate, which is far different than the residential rate. So let's look at how much I have been able to earn, and then I'm going to talk about, is there something better? Spoiler alert, for residential use, there is something better. We'll talk about that in a minute. So right now, if you log in, we'll just come here, take a look at my dashboard. I've made a whopping 33 cents. That's not a whole lot. I was looking to make, a couple dollars or more. It looks like I may have a hard time breaking $1 at this rate. Now, why is it so low? It's because right there, as you can see in the US is light green. One thing I've learned about these companies is that the amount of data they can sell depends on how many businesses and what businesses they're selling to on the other end. So if they don't have a lot of customers or a lot of companies who want to buy data on the other end, they're not able to sell your data. You have tons of data available that the companies can sell if they wanted to, or if they had the customers. But if they don't have the customers, then there's no one to sell the data to. They say that you can expect income from one device is about $2 to $15 per month, depending on location. Connect more devices using different ISPs and invite referrals to increase your income. But here's the thing. Referrals are great. As you can see, I've got some referrals here. Referrals are great. And if you want to be a referral, I'll put a link in the description for Peer2profit. However, if you're using your residential service, you're just not going to make much money. But it is passive. That's good. It's totally passive. What I'm doing right now is I'm starting to use the cellular rate more. If you come here to download and install, right here, the Android app is right here. And so you can just scan that, download it, and start running the app. And again, it's super awesome. It runs seamlessly in the background. And the reason I'm going to start running that app is because they pay a lot better. The dark greens are all the areas that gets paid more. Let's come here. If you come to cellular data, now the US, that's double digit, 11, and that goes up. I've seen as high as $13 per IP per month on average for nothing, by the way, for doing absolutely nothing, just letting it run. There is something better for desktop data. For cellular data, I'm going to continue to use Peer2profit. But desktop data, for laptop data, residential IP, there is definitely something better. And I think I'm going to be able to earn more than this. My buddy told me that he was doing over $10, and I think it was only 5 days. The crazy thing is, when he first told me about the company, I was like, yeah, but they're not paying much. They only pay like 10 cents per gig. And he said, well, they sell a lot of gigs of data. They sell a lot. He said that he had already sold 100 gigs of data in just a few days. To put that into perspective, I'm getting on a cellular rate, I think I'm getting $1 a gig, so just put that into perspective. We'll go here to residential. So as you can see right here, I have only sold a third of a gig. They sell, their rate is $1 per gig, but I've only sold a third of a gig. So to put that into perspective, you see 100 megabytes. I've been testing this other company. I'm going to do a full review on them as well. And I've been using them now for an hour and 40 minutes, and I've already sold 200 megabytes of data. Already. They pay less, but in just a few hours, I've already sold 200 megabytes of data. It's pretty incredible. What company am I talking about? PacketStream. Now, I'll put a link to PacketStream down in the description. Here's the caveat with PacketStream, and I plan to do a full review. I'm just currently using it now. I'm going to test it out, and I'll do a full review. But with PacketStream, for residential IP address, for your home internet service, they pay out the highest. You have to use it on a desktop or a laptop. That's the caveat. You have to use it on a computer. But they sell a lot of data. And by the way, just to give you an example, so they buy bandwidth for $1 a gig. You want to know why peer-to-peer is not selling a lot? Because they buy it for $1 a gig. Peer-to-peer pays us $1 a gig. So if peer-to-peer is paying us $1 a gig, that means their data is a lot more expensive for other people to buy. But they sell it for $1 a gig. They buy it for 10 cents a gig. But they sell a lot of it. That's the difference. I don't have as high speed of internet as my buddy has, who made like $10 within like 5 days. I'm going to make what I've made with Peer2profit on my laptop. I'm probably going to make that back today. 24 hours. So this is far faster. You can earn a lot more on a desktop or a laptop. And I keep my laptop running all the time. And it's just, all you got to do is, I'll put a link in the description. It is an affiliate link, by the way. However, all you have to do is come here and click on try it out. That's it. When you click on try it out, it will bring you to this page, sign up for PacketStream. Just put in a username, email address, password. I'm human. On the H captcha, click submit. you're done. It's in less than 20, 30 seconds, you can be selling your data. The other good thing about Packet Stream for some people is they pay out to PayPal. A lot of people like that. I don't love that. I prefer to get crypto, but I can always use the PayPal money to buy crypto, so that doesn't really matter. And I'll stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing a full update, a full tutorial, a review, whatever you want to call it, on Packet Stream in the future as well. Ladies and gentlemen, link for Packet Stream is down in the description if you want to check it out. Remember, decentralized cryptocurrency equals freedom. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out.